How'd you feel? You feel like you're getting where you want to get to?
Yeah, I think today was obviously a step in the right direction with pitch count. Just need to limit the walks. If I limit the walks, I'm in the fourth inning, maybe get to the fourth. But overall, I feel like it was a good step in the right direction. And, you know, not giving up hits, that's a plus, and striking some guys out was good. Just got to limit those walks. But overall, good step in the right direction.
What's the biggest adjustment? You've done both now. Is it just working up the pitches? Is it pitching differently out of the pen as opposed to a starter? What's the biggest adjustment along the way?
Yeah, I think it's two things. It's that stamina, because out of the bullpen, you're trying to maximize 15, 20 pitches, max effort, right? And as a starter, you're trying to build that workload, that work capacity in the arm and the body. And I think I'm getting back to that after not pitching, starting games since middle of July.
You came in the 13th inning of that game the other day. Did that change anything? I mean, like, seemingly stuff was still fine.
Yeah, stuff was still good. Never done that before in my career, so that was definitely a little bit different. But, you know, as a competitor, I wanted to go out there and, you know, keep the game going, give us a chance to win. And obviously I didn't do that. So use it as kind of a bullpen. But, you know, as a guy that's back in the big leagues after being in the AAA for a year, I'm willing to do anything to help the team win. So I learned from that. And, you know, if I get back in that situation again, hopefully I can excel.
I feel like that next time around you're going to have a little higher ceiling.
Yeah.
How far do you think you can go the next time?
I mean, that was something almost 60 pitches. Hopefully I can go 75 and maybe get to the fourth, maybe hopefully the fifth. And, you know, after that, hopefully the reins are off the rest of the season.
You mentioned the challenge of the adjustment. Do you feel like you're through the hardest part kind of this storm and now can just go out and pitch and be more comfortable with the role you're in?
Yeah, I think so. I think after getting, you know, up 3 times, I feel like it's like, okay, now I can go 4 or 5 innings, hopefully. Just like I said, minimize those walks, be a little more efficient. Fastball command wasn't where I wanted today. But if I can get that, I think it's definitely, it's kind of not smooth sailing, but it's going to be easier to get deeper in the game.
Thanks.
Losing caused a couple of homers for you. Individually, that had to feel good.
Yeah, for sure. Especially when you got a pitcher on the mound like Lodolo, just pitching his heart out. You know, keeping us in the game every single inning. That's kind of a game where, you know, you try and get the bats going wherever you can. You try and get run support for a guy like that wherever you can. So I think I was more pumped up to give him that cushion. You know, to kind of let him do his thing out there and keep giving us a chance to win. You know, a couple of bats there, just looking for a good pitch to hit, and just trying to hit the ball hard.
How do you feel about the way you've contributed here, the 40-plus games you've been up?
Yeah, absolutely. This last stint when I got called back up, I've always said from day one, I just want to help the team win, do whatever I can to make an impact and help the team win. And this time around coming up, I just changed my swing a little bit. Wanted to be more aggressive and just make the most of my opportunities up here, and help the team win however I can.
Your second homer, you should bunt, when you got the 2 strikes. And then what were you kind of looking for after that pitch was in the dirt? You didn't bunt.
I was just, I was thinking about it again after I took that for a ball and saw the third baseman was still back there, and so then he threw a sinker a little up and in. So after that, I was just looking for a pitch up, something elevated to put a good swing on, and I saw the curveball pop out of the hand and just stay on it. I was just hoping that ball would stay fair down the line.
Yeah. Could you tell from your vantage point it was going to stay? Or
No, I know it started well enough fair that it had a chance. And so as I was kind of running up the first base line, I'm just watching it and just hoping and hoping. And I saw it deflect off the foul pole, and then I was like, all right, good.
You mentioned Lodolo. Just what do you like about the way he's been pitching? What's impressed you?
He's just a competitor every time he goes out there, and he's a guy that'll battle. Like I said, he kept us in the game all day today. In a tight game like that, where not many hits on the board, he did everything he could to keep us in the game and keep us right there. Like I said, he had an amazing game today.
Have you done anything to get more power?
No, just swinging better pitches. Just making better swing decisions and knowing my strengths, and just trying to hit the ball hard every at bat.
Thank you. Dropping the first game of the doubleheader, obviously nice to come back and win the game and win the series.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. It was a long day for everyone. But yeah, you lose the first game of a doubleheader, and it's really important to bounce right back quick. And we finished on a strong note on the day and in the series. Definitely matters to us to win the series. So, in the end, a good day for a lot of reasons.
Aquino has a grand slam before that. What blew up in the game was the 5-run inning. No home runs in that inning. How nice was it to see stringing together hits to get that lead?
Definitely. We've had quite a few games. When we've scored, we've done it a lot in that way this year. We're just having good at bats, getting hits. There's times where we haven't hit a lot of home runs, and there is other ways to score. So our guys were having good at bats, and that led to a lot of the runs.
India left the game, sort of fouling one off his leg. Is he okay? Where to get him? Right below his knee?
It was more in the muscle. So definitely avoided the same spot where he got hit at the Field of Dreams, but it was close enough that it was kind of he of course wanted to stay in the game. It was close enough. I wanted to be safe there, but yeah, after the game, it looks like he's going to be fine to play on Tuesday.
You kind of take the decision. That's how you take the bat out of his hands a little bit, just no matter what.
Yeah, he was saying he wanted to finish the at bat. He was limping pretty good. Those kind of foul balls can hurt pretty bad and then go away pretty fast. But just given his history and what's happened with his shin and everything, it was not worth it at all.
Aquino was speaking about the adjustment he's made. How much can that help him at the plate?
He's working hard. He's continuing to make adjustments. You just never know. You just never know when it's one at bat that all clicks. The first one he had was that's an extremely tough situation to be put in. I was glad he got another at bat, another opportunity. You just never know. I mean, that could be the one to really get it going.
Good sign.
Obviously, jumping ahead helps. I think Deej, that was 16 to 20 or something like that, so that probably played a big part into it. But I had a good fastball at the top today. It's probably the best my fastball's been, I think, since the beginning of the year. So I think that's probably a big reason why.
First two batters reached the inning, last inning, and then you're able to get out of it. Obviously, leave it on a high note like that had to be big.
Yeah, obviously. Felt really good, especially, you had to shut it down there. At the time, they both scored 1-0, I think, in the sixth. It was big. I don't remember exactly how it went. Oh, the pop fly to right, yeah, and then the strikeout, the ground ball. Yeah, it was big. I knew, especially once I got the strikeout, we had two. It was just, I knew that was probably not. I don't know if it was my last hitter, but it was coming to the end, so I knew I just let it all out.
Threw a lot of strikes. Is that something you're trying to be conscious of? Not just first pitch strikes, but
yeah, I mean, every time you're trying to go out there, you're trying to throw a lot of strikes. I mean, it's something that I feel like I've done a lot of throughout even my own league career. That was something that I got to pride myself on. And I feel like every start is kind of just getting better and better in rhythm. So,
If you kind of an east-west type pitcher, with your pitches, what made the elevated fastball such a weapon today?
Probably that, honestly, because when you look at probably the scouting report, I mean, I consider myself an east-west pitcher, but you gotta get up sometimes to get guys off of it and show that you can go there. And like I said, I had it rolling today, and so they played.
Was that kind of the plan right out of the gate? I think you had 3 high fastballs for strike 3 to.
Yeah, I mean, it's always the plan. You always want to go up, down, side to side. Just like I said, I was really able to get it to that spot today, and so we just kept rolling with it.
Was there any conversation coming out to start the 7th, or was the pitch count where it was it pretty much knew that was it?
I'll be honest, I don't even know what I finished at. And as soon as I came in, David told me I was done, so there's no conversation there.
How important is this last month for you? Because just to finish.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is I want to finish and finish strong going into next year. But this would be good, especially last year I was kind of limited, so
right.
It'd be good to get innings up there and everything. So.
Did you feel like you're on schedule?
Yeah, absolutely.
Break?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know how many more we got, but I would assume it's probably around 4 or 5. So.
Yeah.
You didn't throw a ton of them, but your changeup sounds like David mentioned that's been something you've been working on.
Yeah, I've been working on it. I mean, I threw it a little bit early, except for then the double off the wall was a changeup. I know that. And then ever since there, I think I had a good heater today, and so I didn't think we used it as much because just for that aspect of getting in on guys and stuff, and being able to sink it down and away. So.
Granny.
Feeling great. Thank God. My first career Grand Slam, nothing feel better than that.
Coming off the bench cold, not an easy thing to do. How'd you manage that?
Like when you are out there in the dugout, you always have to be ready mentally, just in case anything happens. Be ready on guard the opportunity to get to the field to do your best.
They've been talking about you making mechanical adjustments. What have you done at the plate, and how is it working? Is it helping?
Yeah, I've been working so hard to play. Like, it really stopped the game sometimes hard, especially when you're not doing good. But I'm been working real hard to fix what everyone's doing wrong, and I'm too close to get it.
How different does it feel than maybe the beginning of the season or even like a month ago, how you're at the plate mechanic-wise?
Like I feel really, really good. The player just be swinging a pitch and then making a good swing, and then I just be missing the pitch, and then I believe and know they are gonna be connecting on that pitch that I've been missing because I'm working hard.
What's the goal of, like, what's the reason the changes have been made? What's the goal that you're hoping to accomplish with the new?
Like, go out there and compete, do my best, try to enjoy the bat, and then do my best.
You talked about it a little bit when you got called up, but how much has it helped you have been able to play almost every day and to work through some changes?
Like, every player you want to have the opportunity to be out here playing every day, competing, doing the best, and really it feels really good. Have the opportunity to play every day.
Okay, I'm out.